Hi VC, it's Aaron, Youth Alamere. Today I am responding to a thread started by MGK Boston, and it's the 12 plus 1 equals 13 greatest hits or best of albums. And I've seen a lot of my great friends in the VC do this, like Mr. Hall of Fame, that's Brandon, and Gary at Physical Format, and Sam St. John, and Rich Strickler, Steve from All the World's a Stage, and many more people have done responses to this, and they've all been really cool. And I started looking through mine. I got well over 100 greatest hits albums, at least 100. And so I just picked a few here that I really like. And a few of these at the end, I'm going to show two from a certain artist because they're kind of unique, or just ones you don't see that often. So I'll start off with number 1. And this is the first record I ever bought as a kid. I was 7 or 8 years old, and my parents had Pet Sounds, the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds on 8-track, so I knew that album really well, and I wanted all their other stuff. And so I bought this with my own money. First record I ever bought, Beach Boys Super Hits. It's a Ronco pressing, and it's got that record cleaner thing on the back, even back in the 70s. Kind of cool, but I played this to death, loved this, and this is still my original copy from the 70s. Number 2, this is one you don't see very often. Great Grape, Moby Grape. So it's the best of Moby Grape. This is the radio station copy. You really don't ever see this. I'm sure there's people in the VC that have it, but I've never seen it shown on the VC. Moby Grape's a good, psych garage band. They're really cool. This one here, probably a lot of people have, but I really like it. This is the best of Vandenberg. It's my number 3. Love Vandenberg's Adrian Vandenberg. He went on after this to be in Whitesnake for a while, but stuff like Burning Heart and Pedal to the Metal, love that song. Really cool. Welcome to the club. His band Vandenberg's really good. So that's the best of. And I got a Kiss one there, but I'm going to show this Kiss one. This is an original German press of Kiss best of solo albums. Love this one. I just wish they would have made it into a double record and had like a half side for each guy. That would have been cool. But it's really cool. Got some good stuff on there. And this is a more recent one I picked up. This will be number 5. Faster Pussycat Greatest Hits. Love them. And this is cool because they added on You're So Vain that is on here. And it's all stuff from Whipped and earlier other than that. Love Faster Pussycat. This here is one of my very favorite bands. This is my number 6. First Blood, Last Cuts, Wasp, best of album. Love Wasp. This is a double album. It's got everything from Animal and Love Machine, Wild Child's on here, Real Me, Headless Children, Mean Man, Forever Free, Chainsaw Charlie, The Idol. So it's got stuff up through the Crimson Idol. Best of Wasp up through the Crimson Idol. Really cool album. Love that one. And this is a really great Canadian hard rock metal band that I love. And I was really surprised to find a best of. This is best of 1983 to 2012. Helix best of album. And you don't see their stuff very often, even just the regular album. So there's what's on there. Really cool band. Love Helix. And this is actually my most recent purchase. And I'm so happy they re-released it on vinyl. It's a double blue vinyl. Muchas Gracias, the best of Caius. Caius, of course, one of my favorite bands. And this is awesome. It's got all kinds of things that were on, like split albums or singles at extra songs, and then stuff from each of their albums and a live side. The live side's really cool. It's got Gardenia from Welcome to Sky Valley, and then Thumb, Conan Troutman, and Freedom Run, those are all from Blues for the Red Sun, and this is the track list. Very cool. It sounds awesome. Best sounding Caius record I have on vinyl. Really cool. I'm so happy to find this. And then here's a really cool one. Now, everyone has the other Cars one, but this one here is a newer best of the Cars called Moving in Stereo. Double album. I love this album. And Rick Ocasek went and remixed all these songs, and it's digitally done, but it sounds like they're just blew out your stereo. You hear stuff you've never heard in some of the songs. Just so awesome sounding. It's got it starts with Just What I Needed, Since You're Gone, Let's Go, You Might Think, and Shake It Up is the first side. Double record. It's also got Sad Song, which is really cool. That's from their latest album they did, the last one. It's just got a really good track list. Here we go. And it's awesome sounding. If you like the Cars and you see this, grab it because it sounds amazing. Up next, here's another one you don't see on vinyl very often. I just got this from my buddy JC. And it's a Times Making Changes, the best of Tesla. And this is a double record. It's got, it's even got stuff from Bust a Nut on it, which is really cool. It's a double record. Here's the track list. It's an awesome awesome track list there. Most of their big hits, except for Hang Tough isn't on here, but most of their other big hits are on here, and some really cool stuff. Now for the last three, I'm going to show two greatest hits from each of these artists, but these are kind of ones you don't see as often. And this one here is the very best of Jim Croce. Now, everybody has the Photographs of Memories album, but this is a different one, double record. Doesn't even say the songs on it. It's a double record. Doesn't even say what's on it on the jacket at all. But you pull it out, it's a double record, all great stuff. And then also there's this K-Tel, Jim Croce Greatest Hits, which you don't see very often. And this is very close to the Photographs of Memory lineup. There we go. But that's just cool to have. So I've got like three different best of Jim Croce. Love him. And here's another one of my very favorite artists. I got two different ones of him. You don't see him in the vinyl community that often, so I'll show both of the greatest hits I have of him. This is Nilsson Greatest Hits. Love Harry Nilsson. You know, it's just amazing track list. Everybody's Talking, Without Her, One. I Guess the Lord Must Be in New York City. Me and My Arrow, love that song. Coconut, that's the first side. Without You, that's an amazing, best vocal performance by a singer ever, in my opinion. Love that. Jump Into the Fire, maybe my favorite Nilsson song. Spaceman, Remember Christmas, as Time Goes By, and Daybreak. Awesome, awesome album from Harry Nilsson. And I also have this, and is this a, no, it's not a K-Tel, it's RCA, Harry Nilsson's Greatest Hits. And this actually has more songs on it. So I got two different Nilsson Greatest Hits. There's the track list on this. It's got most of those songs plus a few others here. It's really cool. And this last one here is awesome, and it's the same record, but the US and the UK pressings had different covers. So this is the best of George Harrison, and this is one of my favorite compilations ever, and I'll show it on the other one. This is the US press, and then here is the UK press, totally different looking, but the exact same tracks. And it's really cool because the first side of this is all Beatles songs, the second side is all George Harrison solo. So it starts out on side one, it's got Something, If I Needed Someone, Here Comes the Sun, Taxman, Think for Yourself, For You Blue, and While My Guitar Gently Weeps. You flip it over to side two, and it's got My Sweet Lord, Give Me Love, Give Peace a Chance, You, Bangladesh, Dark Horse, and What Is Life. What an amazing compilation. I'm so happy I have it. And both versions sound good, but I just like to have the different covers. So everyone go check out MGK Boston, his original video of this. All my friends that have done them. There's just so many of these different thread responses going around. They're all really cool. Everyone have a great day. I will see you next time.